Hi, good afternoon. Hi. I think there's a bit of confusion with times because I had to check this schedule for the week and I got confused with kids yoga at 11:30 on Thursday. But thank you for making it. I'm glad I gave you enough notice. Great, so welcome. I hope you're all feeling well today. Another Tuesday, and yeah, really happy you're here. So we'll get started straight away. Hi Julie, thank you very much for your message. Great. So when we're ready, guys, we're going to start by just coming to a comfortable seated position on your bottom and sitting with your legs crossed. So we always just take a few minutes to begin with, just by being quite still and calm. The reason for that is because quite often we've got a very busy mind, our monkey mind we call it. So it's always good just to come and find a quiet spot. Maybe you do that anyway at home, going to read a book, just chilling. So we're just going to do that now. So when you're ready, just close off your eyes. And you can rest your hands in your lap or on your knees. And maybe you've got some music playing, maybe the playlist that I posted earlier, or maybe your own music. It's nice just to have some music there. And we're just going to start by just homing in on what you can hear around you. So just listening to the furthest away sound you can hear. Maybe outside of the room you're in, outside of the building, your home. Maybe you can hear some nature around you, such as birds, maybe the odd car. And just listen to it, but don't read into the story, don't analyse what you can hear, just listen to it. And now just bring your attention closer, so into the home that you're in, into the building. Maybe you can hear family members doing something outside of the room you're in. And now come into the room you're in with your hearing. Maybe you can hear the music that you're playing or the sound of my voice. And now we're just going to feel. So placing your right hand on your chest and your left hand on your tummy. And just stay here and breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. This helps to create some calm and distraction from anything else that you're thinking about. Really easy and effective tool that you can use every day. Now, if you're feeling that the hand on the chest is moving a lot, but not the hand on the tummy, we're going to start to do a deeper breath. So when you breathe in, try and push the tummy out like a balloon. And then when you breathe in, the tummy going back in towards your spine. Breathe in deeply, see if you can push that hand that's on the tummy up. And then as you breathe out, feel the hand relaxing down closer towards the body. And just do that one more time on your own. Deep breath in. Maybe the chest rise, then the tummy rise. And then breathing out, the tummy falling, chest falling. And relax the hands back to your knees. Take your hands, palms together and rub your hands. Rub them lots and lots, generate some energy. And place your warm hands over your closed eyes, taking a deep breath in. Open the eyes and pull the hands away as you breathe out. Good. So just by doing those couple of things, hopefully you're feeling a bit more relaxed. Place your fingertips behind you, feet on the floor, and just do what we call windscreen wiper. This just feels really nice on your hips, going side to side. Good, and now straighten the legs. You can't see my feet at the moment, but just wriggle your toes. And then point your toes up to the ceiling and then point them down. So we're flexing the feet, coming up and then down. Good. And then bring the knees back together, hug the knees in, give them a hug. Good. And then we're going to come back to sit. So sit a different way this time. So maybe the legs feel a little bit different. And you might feel that your hip might be a little bit tighter on this side. Good. Closing the eyes once again. We're just going to do a little bit of movement with the eyes and the neck today. So, and we're going to do it seated. Where we are at the moment, the weather's a little bit cloudy, so our energy might be a bit lower. So we're taking things a little bit slower to start with today. So opening the eyes when you're ready, looking straight ahead and really open them wide. Good. And then from here, just look up at the ceiling, but leave your head where it is. So just look up and then look down, keeping the head still. Look up, look down, bring your eyes to centre. And now look to your right. Back to centre, and then look to your left. Back to centre. Good. This time we're going to combine that with our head. So this time you're going to take your eyes up and look up at the same time. So now we're moving our eye muscles and our neck. Really good when we're doing lots of studying, as I'm sure you all are. Breathe in as you look up, and then slowly breathe out. Take your chin down to your chest. Take the eyes down too. Breathe in, take the chin and the eye gaze with you as you come all the way up. And breathe out, bringing the chin back down, take the eye gaze down too. And breathe in as you come back to centre. Good, this time let's take the eyes and the neck over to the right. And just feel, do you feel any tension in the side of your neck or your shoulder? Breathe in, come back to centre, and then turn over to your left. Back to centre, good. We're just going to go around in a circle now. So we're combining all four things that we've done by going around the world. So looking up, breathe in here. Breathe out as you turn your head to the right hand side and come down as you're breathing out. Breathe in as you're coming down to the left and up. And then breathe out as you go from the top around to the right and down. So think of it like a clock going from 6 and then around to the side and up. And then breathing out as you go from the top down. Good. And then when we stay down, we're going to change direction. So breathe in as you go to your right and up. And breathe out as you go from the top to the left and down. Keeping the body still, just the neck and the head is moving. Coming up to the top. Good, and back to centre. Really nice, good. Let's just wriggle our hands, just shake your hands. Take them up. It's always good to shake it out. Good, and we're going to get moving. So, when we're ready, come to stand up. Good. As you're here, let's come into the ankle joint. So just slowly rise up onto your tiptoes. A bit of a balance as well. This is going to get harder. And come back down and take the weight into the heels so you're lifting your toes off the floor. Breathe in as you come up, balance, try and stay as still and focused as you can. Breathe out, come down and just lift the toes. One more time, coming up and down. Good. Bring the arms with you, so hands by the sides. Breathe in, take the arms up. Oh, she says. Breathe out, hands down, and then just come back into the heels again. Breathe in, lifting up nice and slowly. Control and focus. Really good thing just to take anything you were thinking about away, holding here, Now start to bend the knees, keep the heels off the floor as we come into some strength, and bring your hands in front of you into a bit like you're coming to sit on a chair, shoulders down, balance, hold, lift up, breathe in, heels up still. Are you still with me? Good. One more time, sink down low, sitting on the chair. Heels up, 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 up. And slowly relax down, straighten the legs and fold. So take your feet hip width apart and just hang your head down. So if I show you from the side, I've got nice bend in my knees, so bend the knees as much as you want and just relax the arms here, a bit like gorilla arms. Good, and just rock side to side with the hips, and you can feel a bit of a stretch in the back of your legs and your hamstrings especially. Good. From here, breathe in, hands on your shins and look ahead, straightening your back, lengthening it, and fold down. Good. This time, place all your fingertips on the floor in front of your feet. Leave your right hand planted or the fingertips planted and lift the left arm up, looking up at the fingers. Good. Remember, you can still bend those knees. Fold down, left fingertips or hand on the floor, and open out to the right, looking up at the thumbs that's in the air. And hands to the floor, fold, bend the knees lots, and then slowly rise up to standing. Feel each vertebra moving as you're rolling up, and then looking forward. Good, well done everyone. We're going to come to our sun salutation. So if you stand at the front of your mat, if you're on a mat today, I have no idea what music's going on with mine, but hopefully you've got Good Night Sun on if you're on my playlist. So come to stand in mountain pose. So big toes are touching. And then we want to just have our tailbone tucked in a bit. So where we sometimes might stick our bottom out, just tuck it under. Engage those muscles in your tummy. Good. When we're ready, breathe in, take the arms up, look up at the thumbs. And then breathe out, slowly bend down to touch your toes or hands on the floor. So now you're in a fold like we were before, but now our feet are together. Good. Hands on the floor, take your right foot back and your left. Find a plank. So the back's straight, shoulders are nice and high, and we're feeling really strong here. Good. Breathe out, knees down to the floor. Slowly bend from the elbows as you bring the chest and chin down. So my hips are still off the floor. Flatten the tummy down. Now we push with our hands, lift up a little bit for a cobra. So we don't lock out the elbows, keep working those arms. Good, tuck the toes, come down, then we take our hips back to our heels, look forward in a mini child's pose. And now lift your hips, downward facing dog. So you can have your knees quite bent here and just pedal out the legs. Walk out your downward dog. Good. Let's find stillness in the feet. Breathe in and lift up onto your tiptoes. And down with the heels. Once more, rise up onto tiptoes. And down. Good. Let's do a little twist here today, something slightly different. Right hand, can you stretch it and try and touch your left leg? Maybe just behind the knee, the shin, calf, or maybe the ankle. So you're looking under your left arm for a little twist. Just be careful, do what's best for you. Good. Hand back to the floor. Let's try that on the other side. So this time the left arm comes to the right leg, wherever you can. And just think carefully, is one side tighter than the other? That could be to do with what you're, how you're sitting. That could be to do with writing, which hand you're more dominant on. Good, and hand back to the floor in our downward dog. This time, come up onto your tiptoes, walk, tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe your feet to the front of the mat and set the heels down, forward fold. So we're trying to have a high tailbone and we're trying to bring our chest towards our thighs. Breathe in, sweep your arms open and up as you come all the way up to standing. Look up at the thumbs and bring the arms down by the side. Good, lovely. So we'll do a slightly different one again, just to get everything moving and get us nice and warm today. So breathe in, take the arms up, look up at the thumbs. Breathe out, swooping down, swan dive down to the floor, forward fold. Are you already feeling like you're getting a bit closer to those thighs? Hands on the floor, you can step or jump back to plank if you want to, with control. And then breathe out, knees, untuck the toes, chest and chin. So come down and we hold here. Don't bring the chest down. Hover, hover, hover. And bring the chest down. Good. Breathe in, look forward, cobra, shoulders down. Clench those bottom muscles, your glutes. Good. Chest down, tuck the toes. Take the hips back to the heels, puppy in a child's pose. And then downward facing dog again. So rearrange your feet, spread those fingers wide and bend the knees one at a time as if you're walking it out. So when we walk it out, we don't actually lift our feet off the floor. We keep the balls of the feet on the mat. This just really helps to lengthen and helps to warm up the hips and release any stress here. Good. Really nice, everybody. Beautiful. From here, we're going to do a little jump forward. So bend the knees, look at the hands, weight into the hands, and if you want to, jump forwards and fold. Breathe in, bring the arms all the way up, look up at the thumbs, and slowly relax down. Good. How are we getting on? Good? Feeling a bit warmer? Awesome. Brilliant. Good. Well done, Julie. You're doing awesome. This is all what it's about with teen yoga. It's all about empowerment and feeling confident that you can do something. Just stick with it. You're doing great. Good. So from here, let's have one more go at jumping. We're going to do it a bit faster this time. So let's breathe in, come up onto your tiptoes like we did in the warm-up for a little bit of a balance challenge. Hold here and ground the heels, forward fold. Good. This time, hands on your shins, look forward. So you're flattening your back, you're straightening your back out. And fold, chest towards the thighs. Hands to the floor, put all the weight into your hands if you're going to jump with me. After 3, we hop back really nice and lightly and hold your plank. Good. We're going to do a bit of muscle work, a bit of core. So with your right knee, bring your right knee in towards your nose. Breathe out, take it back. Breathe in, bring the knee towards the nose on the left side. Take it back. Good. Right knee is going to come to the right elbow this time. Take it back in your plank. Left knee to left elbow. Good. Feeling strong. And plank. Good. This time, knees down and tuck the toes. Slowly bend from the elbows, coming all the way down for a rest. Oh, take a breath. Hands on the floor. Breathe in, look forward in your cobra. So shoulders are down. Good. And rest the chest down. Tuck the toes. Let's take the hips to the heels in our mini child's pose. And then downward facing dog. Rearrange the feet in your downward dog. Good. Let's just test our shoulders are nice and relaxed. So breathe in, bring your shoulders up by your ears, tense up. And then breathe out and push them back down. Breathe out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose, bring the shoulders up by the ears, and open the mouth, breathe out, let go. Good, amazing. Let's get ready to do our lovely hop. So bend the knees, look forward, weight into the hands, and just quietly hop forwards. Hands on the shins, look forwards, and breathe out as you fold. Maybe you can hug the arms with your, hug the legs with your arms. Good. And breathe it out, breathe in, sorry, as you bring the arms all the way up. Look up at the thumbs. And breathe out, relax. Good, well done. Good. Sweat's good, sweat's good. It means that we're getting rid of blockages and stuff. It's exercise, it's awesome. Really good, it's going to give you so much energy. Amazing. So what we'll do now then, we'll do a balance now, just so we can calm down a bit, because we might have got a little bit warm during that. So our balance is really good for focus, distraction from anything we might be worrying about or stressing about. And it's also really good for calming you down. Gives you calm, it gives you focus. It also is really good to do if you need a break from studying, because it's a distraction. It takes your attention off, which is hopefully what you're finding already in the yoga. So we are going to come into our tree pose. So start by having the weight in your left leg, hands by your heart, bring the knee up in front of you. Now take the knee out to the side, opening your hip, and place the foot on the outside of the standing leg. Maybe you just have it down by the ankle to start, just so you can know how you're feeling today. If you feel okay, you might bring your foot below the knee or above the knee, but we mustn't put our foot on the knee because that's a very important joint. So you might use the hand to help you come up. Just finding stillness here. If you can stay here without wobbling for 5 breaths, you might take your arms up, but this is just an option, you don't have to do this. What's happened with my camera angle? I seem to have grown since I set it up. How funny. Good. Hands by your heart, come back down. And then just come back to standing and shake out that standing leg. Lovely. Let's get ready to do the other side now. So, when you're ready, come on to the other side. So this time your right leg is standing, hands in centre. Just bring your knee bent up and take the knee out to the side and plant your foot on the side of the standing leg, ankle below the knee or above. Now, don't worry if one side, like mine is not playing so easily for you today. Each day is different, and we always have a dominant side. Good, and then take your hands up if you want to. With yoga, there's no competition or judgment. There's no expectation. You just do what you feel is good for you. So if you try bringing your hands up, for example, and it's not good, just come back down. There's so many exterior things that we worry about. Yoga is a place where there is no judgment, and we want to come away feeling more self-confident. When you feel the burn, come back down and walk it out. Lovely, well done. Good. Trying your best for yourself, that's what it's all about. Well done, everybody. Really good balancing. Okay, we're going to come into some really strengthening postures that will make you hopefully feel more confident about yourself. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take you through a couple of poses. So come to stand at the front as you were started. I'm going to show you from the side, though I'm going to come this side so you don't have my bottom in your face. Good. So start with your hands by your heart as we did in our tree pose. Take the weight into the left foot and bring your right knee up. Now send the right foot back behind you so you're on the ball of the back foot. We start to bend into the front knee. This is in a lunge here. Good. From here, take the arms up. If shoulders are tight, take your arms wider. And if you feel like you're on a tightrope, take your front foot a bit wider towards the edge of the mat. So if I showed you from this way, so you can see what I mean, if I feel uneven, I might take my front foot a bit wider. Okay, just so I can feel more steady and strong. So now we need to use our breath in yoga to find our edge, to push our limit. So as you breathe in and then breathe out, sink a bit lower into that standing knee. Good. From here, bring your hands by on your hips. We're going to turn the feet now. So the back foot is going to turn at a 90-degree angle. So if you look at the outer edge of your foot, it's the same as the back of your mat. And the front feet face that way. So for me, my feet are facing that way and that way. That way and that way. Okay? So it depends what way you are in your room. Good. So now we've got open hips now. In a lunge, we had our hips closed. Now we're going to open our chest too. So bring your arms wide and look at your longest front finger at the front. So your front leg is bent, your back leg is straight. This is warrior two. And breathe here. Deep breathing through the nose. From here, let's flip the front palm. So the palm is now facing up. Take the back hand to the thigh and lift the top arm up. This is called reverse warrior or sun warrior. It's a little bit of a back bend and it feels nice from the outer edge of the side of the body. Good, still bending in that front knee, I hope. Feel the burn. Hands back to the centre. Now, bring your right foot, so the toes are facing the same way as the back feet. So both of my toes are facing you now. Okay, hands on the hips. And now just have a little look at your feet. Your heels need to be going out more than your toes. So your feet are slightly pigeon-toed. We're going to fold here. So breathe in, look up. And then breathe out, slowly bend from the hips, coming forward. And then down. So bend in the knees a little bit if you need to. And then with the hands, we're looking through our legs at the moment. Bring your arms down and hold the elbows with your hands. So this is called ragdoll. So this just helps to relax the neck and the shoulders. Good, just breathe here. If you want to, you can use your hands to touch your feet or have them holding the ankles. That's just an option. You can stay with your hands on your elbows as well. Good, and then to come up, we're going to bring our hands to our hips, bend the knees, and then slowly come all the way up, really slowly. Good, lovely. Let's do that on the other side from here. So we're now going to turn, so it's probably going to be that you're, actually no, we'll do something different. Turn your front foot how you started and bring the back foot to the front, so you're back at the front of your mat. Standing here. Good. And then come to stand at the front. So you don't need to move, it's just me so you can see each side. So we're going to start with our lunge. So hands by your heart in prayer again. Weight into the right foot. Lift the left knee up, bending the leg. And just focus on a point. maybe on the floor. And as we breathe out, we're going to take the left foot back onto the ball of the foot into our lunge. So remember what I said about taking the front foot wider. Good. So you've got your lunge legs ready. Back leg is straight, front knee is nice and bent. Bring the arms up. Look up at the thumbs if you want to for a challenge. But that's just an option. You can just keep looking forward. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears and breathe here. Deep breaths, breathing in, breathing out. Good. Hands on the hips. Let's turn the back foot again. So we're going to come to warrior two. So back foot turns at 90 degrees. And I'm going to increase my stance a little bit. Hi Patricia. So we're going to start to sink into this leg. We want to work it. We want to really invigorate ourselves, energize ourselves, and give us some challenge and strength work today. Warrior two. So hips are open, chest is open, arms wide. Look at your long front finger. Deep breaths. Breathe out. Sink into that posture more. And just have equal weight in your feet. Don't try and have too much weight over here. And also what sometimes happens is people do this. Sink into the hips. Stay on top of the hips. Relax the shoulders down. Strong arms. Let's do our lovely sun warrior. So flip the palm. Back hand comes to the back thigh. Lift the arm up. The right hand up high. Reverse warrior. Sun warrior. I heard it's going to be nice weather this week after today, especially after our sun salutations. Good, and back to centre with the arms, hands to the hips. Let's do our fold again. So turn the toes to face each other. So they're both facing, the front toes are the same direction as the back toes. Sorry, the words will come out in a minute. Good. We're going to do slightly different arms this time. Before we just folded down and then we grabbed our elbows. This time you're going to bring your arms behind, out wide, and then you're going to interlink your hands behind you. So if I show you from this side so you can see. So my hands are interlinked, palms are together. So my chest is open, okay? Breathe in, look up. And then slowly breathe out, fold down. So chest forward, 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 back straight, and come down. The hands naturally will go kind of over your head. Don't push it, just let gravity do it for you. Just breathing here. And if your palms come away from each other, that's okay too. Just staying here and breathing here. Try and have the weight in the fronts of your feet rather than in the heels, so you can get a lovely stretch in the back of the legs. Good, one more breath. You're doing amazing. You should feel really proud of yourself. Good, now to come out, we're going to bend the knees lots first, and then on a breath in, we're going to bring the head all the way slowly up. And then release the hands, and then you can jump the feet together and then just walk it out. Shake the hands, maybe take the arms up, just shaking it all out. Another really nice thing that I do with my teens, we do this whole body shake at the beginning, which is quite nice, but we're just doing a little one now. Good. Shake it off. Shake, shake, shake. Amazing. Good. Okay, we're going to come and do some seated stuff now. So let's just come to sit down on our bottom. Good. So, we're going to start in seated how we started. And now we're going to come into a forward fold. So take both legs out straight, feet together. Good. So from here, we're going to start to fold. Now for me, I have really tight hamstrings, and because at home you might have cushions, you can sit on a cushion, you can prop yourself up, or if you're lucky enough to have blocks as well, you can sit on a block. I don't have that pleasure today, so if I show you from the side on what I'm going to do, because I've just been for a run, so my hamstrings are super tight, I'm actually going to do it with bent knees today. So what we normally do is we would fold and we'd keep the back flat, so we have the chest forward looking ahead, but I'm going to do it with bent legs today. So I'm going to have my knees together, feet together, with my knees really bent, and then use your yogi grip or your peace fingers and place them around your big toes. And then from here, relax the shoulders. I'm just going to gradually, step by step, just shimmy my hips back one side at a time. See how that feels? Maybe shimmy back a little bit more. Just flex those feet as well, opposite of ballet dancers. And just do a little shimmy with the hips back till you find that you come to a point you think, I can't go any more than that. That's where you should be, okay? It's not about comparing. There's no aim, like I said before. As long as you can feel the benefit of the hamstrings stretching behind at the back of the legs, that's what you need to be feeling. And then now we use our breath. So take a deep breath in, feel the tension, and then exhale through the mouth, release it out. One more breath in. Breathe out. Good. Release the feet. Let's bend the knees. Have your legs, so your feet hip width apart, so not too wide, so it's quite linear. And then have your hands behind you. And then after 3, you're going to lift your tummy up. So we're in a reverse table here. And I'm going to keep my chin on my chest because it hurts my neck to take it back, but some people do. In reverse table, just make sure that your fingers are facing your feet. Sometimes what happens is people turn their hands around so the fingers are behind you, are pointing away, but that is not good for the shoulder. So keep the fingers facing forward towards your feet. And come down, lie on your back, head on the floor, and just hug the knees in and rock gently from side to side. Good, and we're going to get a little bit of energy now by doing our rock and roll. I'm running over a little bit, so I hope that's okay with everybody. We're going to start to rock backwards and forwards. So you can do as small or as bigger movements as you want. It's a really nice massage on the mat for your back, and it also helps to give us energy. Now there's a little challenge if anybody wants to try it. So you can just carry on rocking and rolling, or you can lie down hugging your knees, resting, or we can try and come up and balance on our bottom with our feet off the floor in sort of boat pose prep. So we can rock down and slowly come up to balance. Little challenge, so back nice and straight, otherwise you roll back. Now we do roll back and then slowly come up to balance. Good, let's go again. Can you straighten your legs a bit more? Rock back. Try and straighten your legs a bit more in our boat pose. And lie down, head on the floor, hug the knees in, rock side to side. Really nice. I snuck another core one in there, didn't I? It's because I believe in you, and you need to believe in yourself. You can do it. Right, well done everybody. Stay down on your back, feet on the floor. Have your feet hip width apart again. Use the hands to feel the back of the heels. We're going to come into a little back bend now. If it's okay for you, remember this is your body, your practice. So if this isn't good for you, then you can just stay here and do some nice little twists where you lie flat on your knees one way and then knees the other way. If you want to come for a bridge, imagine you've got a piece of string in your belly button that's going to pull your hips, tummy and chest up. So let's breathe in, lift our hips, tummy and chest up off the mat. Looking up, breathing here. Good. Activate your glutes, your bottom and your quads. Feet are firmly planted into the ground. And then with your arms, bend from the elbows, fingertips up. Push the back of the arms into the floor to help take any tension from your neck. Let your shoulders and arms help your neck. And slowly come down. Relax the arms. Now take windscreen wiper like we did at the beginning. So knees just go side to side. Ooh. Just make sure you've got a good amount of room, like I don't, because I haven't arranged myself well today. Good, really nice. Really, really good. And tuck the knees in. And we're going to come to what's called an inversion. This is really good for your circulatory system, your nervous system, and your immune system as well, and your autonomic nervous system. So it's basically amazing for everything. So you can just have your palms on the floor, legs up. So my legs are straight, well, quite straight. Try and get them straight as you can. And knees together, feet together. And then you just keep looking up at your toes. You can stay here. And that's really good to help any blood pooling, because what often happens is we have blood that escalates down in our feet, and this just helps to encourage blood flow, getting the blood back to the brain. Or if you want to, you can come into a shoulder stand. So shoulder stand, palms on the floor, and then the knees directly over the hips. Just do this really nice and slowly. Maybe watch me first if you haven't done it before. On 3, take your legs over your head and then hands come straight to your back. Walk your hands up your back towards your shoulder blades. Hands stay on the back throughout. Keep your head looking up at your toes. And by having the hands up your back and the elbows into the body, you get a lovely vertical line. And we just stay here for about 8 breaths. If you want to, you can do a couple of things. If you want, you can take your legs wide. Just do it with control. If you haven't done shoulder stand before, keep your legs straight, because we want to keep balanced. Some people like to do a few little tricks with it. And that's always something that you can work up to the more you practice. Practice, practice, practice. Good, and slowly roll down. So come down slowly, hands come to the back last minute if they can, and leave your head grounded. Hug the knees with the arms, rock side to side. And then now we come to our final part, which is your reward for your amazing work today. So come and lie down flat on your back and take your legs away from each other and the arms away from the body, palms up. And you can put on any layers you need to put on before we come to relaxation. We're not going to be here for long. But this is just the really nice part where we've done lots of active postures, asanas, and now we get to have our reward by resting for a few minutes. Just letting the body replenish its cells. And they do say that resting here for, well, when we meditate, if you meditate for 20 minutes, that's the equivalent of about, I think, an hour's sleep, but maybe somebody might correct me on that. But we're not meditating necessarily today, but we are just lying still with our eyes closed. And I'm just going to talk to you for a moment, so just stay where you are. Let's take a couple of cleansing breaths. So take a deep breath in through the nose and hold the breath. Open the mouth and breathe out. This time we're going to do a lovely positive one. So breathe in deeply and hold the breath. Now smile and we do a positive sigh out. Let's do another one. Deep breath in. Smile and happy sigh out. Good. And we close our eyes. Maybe having some relaxing music on at home where you are. And if you find that your mind starts to wander to thinking about other things, why not place your hands on your chest and tummy again like we did at the start? And you can just lie here and just feel the breath as your chest and tummy rise and fall with your breath as you breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Just resting here, really calm, quiet and still. Just staying where you are. Spend a few moments watching your breathing as you breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. I'm just going to help you with your confidence with a mindfulness story. So just listen to the story as you're lying relaxed as you are. Imagine that you are wearing a very special pair of shoes. Maybe they're your favourite pair of shoes at home. These are your shoes of confidence. How do the shoes feel on your feet? Are they heavy or light on your feet? Feel your toes in your shoes of confidence. How do they feel? Can you feel each individual toe? How does it feel? Can you feel the bottom of your shoes? Wriggle your feet in your shoes of confidence. Now stretch your toes and then squeeze them and relax down. Allow your feet to feel comfortable in your shoes of confidence. Your shoes help your feet feel really confident, and this confidence is spreading up through your legs. You feel your legs moving with confidence. The confident feeling is now moving up through your spine. Your spine is growing tall as you feel full of confidence. You feel the confidence moving through your arms and your head and your mind. Your mind is confident. You believe in yourself and you feel confident. Imagine that you're walking around wearing your shoes of confidence. Feel yourself taking long, confident strides. You feel okay. You feel strong. You feel good about yourself. You feel calm and in control. The shoes make you feel great. You can keep these shoes on whenever you need to feel a boost of confidence and need to believe in yourself and your abilities. Repeat to yourself in your mind, I am confident. I am good. I am special. I am okay. I believe in myself. I can do it. I am calm and in control. I am confident. Breathe in a feeling of confidence deeply, and breathe out confidence. Breathe in confidence. Breathe out confidence. And when you're ready, move your fingers and toes. Stretch your arms up over your head. And hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Thinking about your yoga this afternoon, how you feel, what have you accomplished. And then let's rock and roll up to sitting, nice and slowly. And come to sit with your legs crossed. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose and hold. Open the mouth and exhale out. Just bring your hands together by your heart. And at the end of yoga we say namaste. Bow your head, namaste. Good. Give yourself a clap. Well done, amazing. Wow, thank you. Julie, amazing stuff. How did you get on? Thank you so much for joining. I hope you found it beneficial. I'd love to know if you've done yoga before, where you heard about the class, maybe where you're studying. If you've got any questions, just find me on Better Together Dorset, and I've got a Facebook page that you can contact me on if you want any more sessions after this group is finished, or maybe at your school or college. Just let me know. But thank you so much. I would give you an emoji, but I'm not sure how to do that, I don't think, so I can't, but I'll just do this. Thank you everybody, thank you so much. Have a lovely afternoon. Stay safe, stay positive, keep moving, and yeah, do something that you've never done before. Accomplish something, challenge yourself. You've got this, we can do it together. Spread the love and spread the kindness. Namaste. Thank you everybody. I'm off ski, if I can do it. Sorry, I got a bit of a cough. Bye everybody, thank you.